Okay. So what exercise are we doing today? It seems like it's 5.22. And let me see. Again, if you don't know what textbook we're using, this is it right here. I know it's not the latest edition, but it's gonna be useful for us, because again, it's not about copying and pasting my solution. It's a matter of comparing your solution with mine, okay, and see what you could possibly have done differently or other choices you had, okay. And the question is right at the bottom. Oh, okay. My pops is coming by, so let me pause. Okay, now that he's gone, okay, where was I? Oh, I was about to read through this question. One thing I don't like about it, though, it's actually referring us to some exercise that was done. It's not, okay. So the monthly payment for a given loan pays the principal and the interest. The monthly interest is computed by multiplying the monthly interest rate and the balance, the remaining principal. Okay, and the principal paid for a month is therefore the monthly payment minus the monthly interest. Okay, so we gotta write a program that lets the user enter the loan amount, okay, number of years, and interest rates, and displays the amortization schedule for the loan. Here is a sample run. Okay, they also gave us a hint here, so we gotta write a loop to display the table. Since the monthly payment is the same for each month, it should be computed before the loop. Okay, the balance is initially the loan amount for each iteration in the loop. Okay, compute the interest and principal and updates the balance. The loop may look like that. Okay, so here's what I did for simplicity and for the sake of minimizing time. I've already went ahead and created this simple program. So basically we're retrieving loan amount, we're verifying it, we then retrieve the number of years, we verify it again, and then lastly we retrieve the annual interest rate, and then we verify it. Okay, once we're done with all user input, what I then want to do is to compute the monthly interest rate. Again, they told us that has to be done outside our loop. Okay, monthly interest rate, there is annual interest rate. What I want to do though is to first convert that into a number between 0 and 1. Okay, we do that simply by dividing by 100. However, you want to do that for all months starting from month 1 up to the 12th month. So it's gonna be times 100. It's like saying my annual monthly interest rates divided by 100, then you divide that value by 12. Okay, in case you're curious why we're multiplying by 12 as opposed to dividing by it. Okay, now that I've got that, what I'll then do is to compute the monthly payment. Okay, luckily for us, the formula for this was given to us on our textbook, and to be honest, even myself, I don't quite understand how did they go about coming up with it. Okay, but it doesn't matter. That is actually taking us to another point. And that is, when it comes to programming, when working with real world projects, you find yourself working with huge programs or perhaps APIs that were written by someone you don't even know, perhaps someone out of your country. So what you require to do is to use whatever code that was already written for you, and don't even bother yourself about the implementation itself. Okay, so let's continue. It's 1 minus 1 over math.pow. Here we go again. Why are you slow? So it's math.pow. Okay, for my first arguments, I'll put 1 plus monthly interest rate to the exponent of, and my other exponent will simply be years, number of years times 12. Number of years times 12. Again, this formula is given to us, folks, in case you're curious. Okay, it's there on the textbook. Okay, so what else do I want to do to compute my total payment? It's gonna be monthly payment multiplied by number of years multiplied by 12. Did I spell that right? Number of, not numbers, number of years. Okay, now that we've got that, it is time I get inside my loop. So let me define interest principal balance. I will then initialize my balance to my loan amount. I'm not used to doing this, by the way, but I am gonna do it. Defining multiple variables in one line, separating them by a comma. I'm not used to doing that. Okay, anyways, the next thing for us to do is pretty straightforward, and there is two. Firstly, what I want to do, I want to go system.out.print. This time around I will use Printf. I wanna display these headings of my firstly I wanna display all this information, right? Okay, so I'll do that by simply saying monthly payment I wanna leave 5 spaces to the left, and I want 2 decimal points. Of course I want a format specifier. Okay, and that is gonna be displayed by my monthly payment, okay, which is already computed. So it's gonna be it right there. Again, I'll simply stem throughout the printf What is it that I want to display now? That's actually my total, and that is my total payment. Okay. Nope, actually it's not. I want to start by displaying my monthly payment and then my total payment. Okay, in fact it is my total payment. I was actually confusing this portion here with this one. This is already displayed, the part that prompts the user. Okay, now we gotta bother ourselves with the heading of our table. Okay, now question, how are we gonna go about doing that? Okay, I'll simply use another printf statement. I forgot putting my number here. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I want to gain 5 spaces to the left, 2 numbers after decimal point, and the format specifier. However, I want to go to the next line and immediately I display that. In fact, I can do it twice because of this space over here between our heading and the above information. Okay, lastly, system.out.println, what I wanna then display is simply payment and the hashtag sign, 2 backslashes, interest, 2 backslashes, principal, 2 backslashes, and balance. I hope I got that right. Of course I did. Now it is time to simply copy and paste that algorithm that was given to us. Okay, this loop at the bottom, this is it right here. Let me just copy and paste it as it is. Okay, and see what we get. Oops. Oh gosh, that's why I don't like copying and pasting, because if you do so often you miss some things and that results on a loop with compile errors. So here's what I'll do. Let's see what we'll get here. Principal. Did I misspell the word principal at the top? It seems like I did. Or maybe I didn't create it in the first place. I remember declaring and create it's principal with an I and a P. No, not what I just wrote. Monthly payment. People are kinda excited out there. It's monthly without a U, of course. So people are laughing. I don't know what's so exciting, but as long as they don't get on our way, okay? Oh yeah, that should be pretty much it for this tutorial, folks. Okay, what else is left for me to do? That should be it. Okay, now let me try to hit the run button and see what we get. But there's one thing I want to talk about later, not now, in regards to this program. Okay, there's something I want to talk about, and it has to do with the precision Okay, let's put exactly what they put here. They had 10,001 for number of years and 7 for annual interest rates. So it's 10,001 and 7. Oops. Wow. How can we possibly solve this? Okay, number 1. Let's get back to my dumb mistakes. Let's try that first, because seems like I messed up here somehow. Again, 10 2 3 10,000 1 then 7. Oops. You know what? Seems like what I have to do is to put another backslash here. Short. Is to put another backslash here. Another backslash T, and then we take it from there. That's not the only thing we want to take care of, though. I hope you guys noticed that. Okay. Why do I keep getting... Oops. Okay, so here's it though. In order for me to deal with this, it's better I use Printf as opposed to this println they use here, because it's kind of getting on my way. I'll show you guys in a sec, because I'm trying to avoid wasting time here. Okay, here's the deal. I've changed the way I'm displaying my output, because we wanna make sure that we at least have 3 numbers after a decimal point, or maybe 2. Yeah, it's actually 2. Okay. Okay, let's see what else could I possibly be missing. There's absolutely nothing terrifying about this problem. It's not scary in any way, because we were fortunate enough, because we are given a part of the solution. Okay, so let me 1 2 3. And if it doesn't work this time around, I'm afraid you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Oops. What's missing again with dumbass mistakes? Okay, what I've got to display, I'm displaying A, I'm then displaying my interest. Once I'm done displaying my interest, I'm displaying my principal, and then finally my balance. Okay, how come my balance is in here though? Can anyone tell me why is that? I'll see in a moment. 2 3 1 7. Why my balance is not displaying? Oops. Again with mistakes. /n. I'm displaying I. Once I'm done doing that, I'm displaying these 2 backslashes. Once I'm done doing that, I'm displaying interest. I'm then displaying 2 backslashes after interest, and then I'm displaying this amount principal, and then I've got to do this. This is exactly what I've got to do. I've had enough, folks, with this problem already. I feel like doing something else, and in case I made a mistake, you guys do get the point what is required of you, so please make sure you do it yourself. I'm gonna give it a try for the last time right now. 1, 2, 3. In case it did not work out, you're gonna have to do it on your own, I'm afraid. It's 7. Oops. Illegal format. Oops. I've had enough right now. Okay, so it's %d for I, %s for 2 backslashes, %5.0. I missed the percentage there. Oops. I'm literally dying right now because of this. 1, 2, 3. But you guys do get the point what's going on here. I'm being dumb, that's all right now, because I'm having silly mistakes. That's all. That is all. You know what? I'll get back to you with the correct answer. Okay, folks. You know what? Computers can act weird sometimes. You see, my mistake had to do with the fact that I used hundreds multiplied by 12, which is 1,200, by the way. Okay, I thought that would work, but for some weird reason it did not. So if I change this to that, everything works as expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I put a 1 there. Okay. And then finally I'll put a 7. Okay, boom. It seems like things are more or less like what we saw before. Okay, you can compare the 2 solutions, even though it's slightly different, because if you see the last row, the last payment, the balance is 001, whereas on the other hand right here the balance is 002. So feel free to let me know where could I possibly have messed up, but this is it right here. This is my solution. Cheers, you guys. I will see you on the next one. I'm gone.